11th, 2020, 5:02 p.m. I almost did that with pain, like July 11th, right? Okay, this is episode 956, and see me looking there, my old cartoons of Stone. I'm gonna talk about this drawing a little bit in a few minutes. I said it's episode 956, right? Last night I finished my cartoon with CNN, and I was talking to them. This was like earlier in the evening, like around 6:30. And before that, I talked to him about, the whole Roger Stone thing. I said, if this happens, this might screw everything up. And then it happened, but it was after we had already did the cartoon and everything, and we're sticking with what we did. But just like late Friday night news dump, because this is something that can hurt Donald Trump politically, so he does it super late. He probably shouldn't have done it at all. Here's the thing, whenever you pardon your friends who are convicted for lying, and the lies were to cover your ass, you probably should not pardon them. I know that Donald Trump feels his responsibility to reward the guy before he goes to prison and keep him out of it and all that crap. But he is corrupt. He's guilty. He was guilty. There's no framing here. There's no hoax. Like they say, he is guilty. And Donald Trump has fired investigators investigating his goons in New York. He's fired, he fired Jim Comey, who's investigating Michael Flynn. He's got the Justice Department trying to drop everything on Michael Flynn. And now he's pardoning another one, or commuting the sentence of one of his goons. And as soon as the election is over, like the day after, he's going to pardon or commute Paul Manafort's sentence, who's serving at home right now, so there's not a lot of pressure to do anything at this point. And the funny thing is, they're like, oh, we can't send him to prison because of the coronavirus. But I'm like, so what? It's only 99% harmless, you motherfuckers. Remember all that shit? But I had 3 different subjects and some ideas for those. A couple of them I really liked as trying to weigh which one to do. And then this happened. And it's like, I gotta do something with this. Yeah, sorry, yachting time. Time to yawn. And whenever I started this around like 7 a.m. I didn't get the idea till about 7. I almost just went ahead and did one of the other ideas that I wanted to do in a different subject, which I'm also pushing aside once again because I got another idea today on something else. And because I am going to work tonight in the morning. So when I sketched this out and I planted Trump where I wanted him, because I drew him like maybe 2 or 3 times before he got the position I wanted. And the very first time I did Roger Stone, and it's not the best Roger Stone I've ever drawn, but for some reason with the cartoon for me, it was just perfect. I had to leave it alone. That's where I had to go. So that's what I did there. And I just dug it. I did. And I didn't know if the cartoon was that good until I sent it to Laura. And Laura thought it was perfect. She loved it. And at that point, I was like, yeah, it's so good. It's just okay. It's all right. My cartoon is done. Look, there's TJ. He says, it's summertime, there's nobody in school, it's not where there be. That's the comment, folks. In the comment, you get shout-outs. It's talking about the last cartoon, but I guess TJ has not been watching the news much. Get out of 4chan, TJ. They talk about reopening school before it's time for school, right? You do understand that. You went to school, right? Okay. All right, folks. Leave a comment and you will get a shout out from me. And if you want to, click the red button and subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it, and it would make me ever so happy. See you tomorrow. Goodbye.